leaving Pattaya, heading to Cambodia. Still got a final check in my case, make sure all's clear. And before I leave the hotel, the taxi's waiting outside. My last cup of coffee. I have to have one more cup of coffee before going anywhere. I'm so obsessive about coffee. If there was a bomb going to hit the house in 2 minutes' time, I still couldn't get out until I had that last cup of coffee. The flight is about 10 to 3, 2:40 p.m.
Okay.
So, you know, we should have plenty of time to get there.
Yeah. Bye-bye, Pattaya.
Bye-bye, Pattaya.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Okay, so it's Monday morning. It's the 5th of December. I've been in Thailand for almost 4 weeks. I've had a good time. I've enjoyed it. But now it's time to get out. Peak season is arriving in Thailand, and I'm heading to Cambodia. First of all, a journey to Don Muang or Don Muang Airport. Don Muang, I think we'll call it that. So we've just pulled in for the pit stop here. I believe it's 2.5 hours in the taxi from Pattaya to Don Muang. There he is, he's just waving me get back in the car. Okay, and really it's a very, very reasonable price of 1,400 baht. He may ask for a little bit of money for the tolls and whatever, we'll see about it, but 2.5 hours, 1,400 baht, I think that's bloody good value. There you go, cool, very, very friendly taxi driver, okay, Speedy Gonzalez, cheers, cheers. Okay, so that was a good little journey from Pattaya to Don Muang, yes, I think that's how you pronounce it anyway. Now obviously, this airport is a lot further away from Pattaya than Savannah Bhumi, but he's actually done that in 2 hours. Speedy Gonzalez put his foot down. The cost of the taxi is 1,400 baht, which is very, very reasonable. Plus, he asked for another 100 baht for various tolls, so that was 1,500. And I give him a 200 baht tip because he's such a nice guy. Yeah, 2 hours, two hours on a Monday morning. I'd say that's bloody good. So, I'm now at the airport. I've got about 3.5 hours to wait now before my flight. So I'm on the AirAsia flight from Don Muang to Siem Reap, which is at 14:50 this afternoon. Yeah, it's a one-way flight, and basically, you know, it cost about £90, including luggage and all that kind of stuff. Bit of insurance here and there. About 90 quid, which isn't bad. £90 in English money. One thing I haven't done yet is print out my boarding pass, because you know, when you're traveling, you don't always have a printer handy. So I'm going to ask them, do I need to do that? And you know, because you never know, they might not accept it on a mobile phone. We'll see what happens, but I've got to question my boarding pass first of all. Ask AirAsia. Oh. We'll be back shortly. Okay, so I've checked in, and all went through very, very smoothly, without a problem, really. I mean, the ladies on the AirAsia reception, I said to them, that I haven't printed out my boarding pass. I have it on my mobile phone. They said not a problem. They printed one out for me, and then they said put your luggage to be scanned and whatever. So it seems an unusual way of doing that, but I've left my luggage with the scanning bloke, and hopefully that's going to go on the aeroplane anyway. What I'm through, all I need now is to go through to departures. I have my boarding pass. Jesus, that went through so easy. Hardly anybody there. In a matter of minutes, I breezed through check-in. They printed a boarding pass out for me. I went to immigration, dead easy, no queues. Passport, they stamped me passport without a problem. Luggage without a problem. Yeah, absolutely dead easy. I thought it would be miles busier, but no, Monday morning, and I'm already in departures. And I must say that this is always a nice little touch. Now that I'm in departures, I don't have that big, heavy suitcase, of course. But when you arrive at departures, it's always nice to have a little smaller trolley for your other stuff. That's my laptop and that's my carry-on bag, yes. So at least I don't have to lug them around the departures lounge for the next couple of hours. Okay, so you've got the usual rigmarole at airport departures. You've got Starbucks over there, a Thai restaurant. I think I've used that before. And this is a huge airport. It's a huge airport. This was, this predates Savannah Bhumi. So for those who haven't been coming to Thailand that long, if you'd come here 20 years ago, this is the airport that you would have arrived at. Okay, so you got Thai tea shops, yes. You got boots, and of course around here you've got the ubiquitous McDonald's. Okay, wonderful. Am I hungry or am I not hungry? I don't know just yet. Well, time passes surprisingly quickly in airports when you're just sitting there in the departure lounge thinking, you got things to think about and all that. So it's only about another 1.5 hours now before boarding time. I haven't actually ate anything today. I don't really eat during travelling because, I find whatever I eat, it might repeat on me. I had a meal late last night, fish and chips at LK Metro, and that's good because that means that I'm not hungry when I wake up the next day. So I've just had coffee today, but I think I could squeeze in a beer or two. So let's see what's happening. Well, you've got the Dairy Queen here, bit of a namby-pamby name. Got ice cream and all that kind of stuff. Cafe Ritz Arza, okay. So, you've got all kinds of cakes, and they look very, very nice. And you've got croissants. Lovely, look lovely, but I'm actually not really hungry. That's it, you see, you have a nice fish and chips the night before, and you're not hungry the next day. But I spy with my little eye something beginning with B. That's a 400 millilitre of Heineken at 175 baht. Singer 320 at 125 baht. Okay, I think I'm going to go with the Heineken. 175 baht for the 400 millilitre beer. That's more expensive than go-go bars. Oh my God almighty. Well, I suppose it's an airport anyway, and it is what it is. Actually, it's not as bad as I first thought. It's actually 490 milliliter. So that's a bit better anyway. I feel so much better for knowing that. Lovely stuff. Okay, so it's not the most exciting environment in which to enjoy a couple of cold beers, but nevertheless it's passed the time away. and my flight is due to leave in about 50 minutes time, so I better get on my way. Okay, so I'm in the ground floor of Don Muang, yes. I've just glanced at the screen there and it looks like the flight is going to be on time. Well, at least I haven't seen any sign for delays yet. That's always a good sign. So, should be boarding soon. There you go. Well, it looks like it's on time anyway. The bus is outside, taking us to the aeroplane. 14:50 it takes off. Everything's on schedule. I'm always relieved when I don't see the sign saying flight delayed, because that happens all too often. Okay, as soon as I stopped filming that last scene in which I talked about flights delayed, and how relieved I was that it wasn't delayed, a man said to me, "Edward Sweeney?" I said, "Yeah." You know, he said, "It's nice to meet you." Okay, well, he was a really charming guy. He's off to Siem Reap, and he's heading to Angkor Wat. So, you know, that's made my day. First time I've been recognised today. And if you're watching this, I hope you have a great time. Cheers. All aboard! Off to Cambodia. Bang on time. Okay, at a first glance, it looks like this flight is not fully full. Yeah, what a strange expression that is. It looks like quite a lot of empty seats. I'm not so sure how many people are going to get on board yet, but it looks like it's bang on time, and that's good. I'll say this again, I've had so many delays in my time. It's always a relief when you get a flight that's bang on time anyway. It's only about an hour, so in an hour's time should be touching down in Cambodia. You know, it's looking good. No problems right now. Just when I least expected it. Custom declaration, all this kind of stuff. Gotta fill in these cards. 2 of them. What a pain. I have to borrow somebody's pen. Oh, what a nice airport, Siem Reap. And it started raining. Better put the camera away. Okay, so this is my second visit to Siem Reap Airport. There was supposed to be another one some years ago, but the flight cancelled, Air China. But anyway, as you may have seen from the outside, it's a very, very nice, pleasant building, but between the aeroplane and here, the terminal started raining a bit. So what I've got to do now is I've got to get my visa, because I haven't got one. I suppose you can do it online, but enough people have told me that just turn up and you'll get a visa on arrival. We'll see about that anyway. So it's immigration visa time. Well. I am in Cambodia, Siem Reap, and there's a taxi queue over there. Well, that went okay. It went fine and dandy. Okay, now between leaving the aeroplane and getting through visa on arrival, and immigration, there was a bit of a queue at the visas, but the visa was $30 for a 1-month visa. That's good, or 30 days. That's good. That's good. Oh, very, very straightforward. Bit of a queue, but nevertheless straightforward. Immigration, passport control, dead easy. And now I'm in Cambodia. I've got a visa stamp. Whether I renew it, you know, at the end of the stay or whatever, we'll see. But for now, I'm at Siem Reap. It's a very, very pleasant little airport, this. And I've got to get a taxi to the town centre now, which is, as I recall, is not that far a distance. It's okay. It's gone okay. No problems. Okay, so I'm in the taxi now, leaving Siem Reap Airport. An official taxi to the town centre. $10 sounds good, doesn't it? Sounds good.
Yeah. Around.
You want to say hello to my camera?
Hello.
And he seems
I'm a taxi driver from Siem Reap, Cambodia.
Okay.
Siem Reap Angkor.
Okay.
So yeah, nice to meet you.
Okay, nice to meet him as well. Okay. And guess what? Well, I think you've already gathered by now. It's pouring with rain. The start of the dry season. onwards to Siem Reap.
Do you use WhatsApp?
No, I don't use WhatsApp. I use Facebook.
You Facebook?
I've never stayed this hotel before, but it's
Yeah, from the street, Southern Street.
Oh well, that was a good little old journey, very, very straightforward, no problems whatsoever. And now Steady Eddie, for the first time in 4 years, is let loose on the streets of Cambodia. Yes, it's early days, yeah. I've just checked into a rather nice hotel. Of course, I'll be giving a review of that later. So, visa, $30 US on arrival. Flight was about 90 quid, including everything. Taxi to the airport, about 1,500 baht, you know, from Pattaya to Don Muang. I'll calculate all of that kind of stuff later anyway. But it's been a good little old day. I'm here now, I haven't really had anything to eat, so nice little light meal, couple of beers, crash out, probably wake up late this evening, and pub street and all that kind of stuff is not very far away. I'm in Siem Reap, Cambodia, for at least, well, 28 days as it is at the moment. We'll see about that. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a lovely day, a lovely evening, whatever you're doing, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.